Well, this cat was brought to us through the emergency clinic by a Good Samaritan who had rescued her from definite death out on the freeway on the 5.
Going down the 5 freeway towards San Clemente, traffic came almost to a stop. I was in the number 4 lane, past what was in the road, and it turned out to be an animal that was already hit and injured. I pulled off to the shoulder, stopped traffic, went over to pick up the animal. It shot underneath an SUV, not on the ground but inside the framework. I yelled for a blanket. Somebody tossed me a blanket. I grabbed it, went underneath there, extracted this animal from underneath the SUV, went to leave the freeway, and the cars were advancing at me. I had to yell at them to stop. Then I was allowed safe passage to my truck, grabbed the animal, came over here to the Mission Viejo animal shelter, and they just opened up and took the animal. I got her in that blanket, and that was it. I was driving, and I think any moment this cat is going to explode in my face.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to see this going down the road.
Considering what she'd been through, she had pretty minor injuries, an abscess on her side and some pretty scuffed up paw pads, a small bite on her tongue. She's been on antibiotics since, and she's healing very nicely.
I've been back to the shelter here about 5 times. I keep checking on Gypsy and seeing how she's doing. She's been released from intensive care, and now she's in recovery, so she's doing better.
Well, at this point, we're accepting applications for adoption for little Gypsy here, and we are going to be screening those applications obviously very carefully to make sure she goes to a nice family who's going to take care of her for the rest of her whatever remaining 9 lives she might have.